What's up? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode. This time I'm doing a reaction to the Cosmic Wonder. He's talking about Marvel's talking about recasting T'Challa, so I want to jump into it. Supposed to do it earlier, but hey, we about to get into it now. But the real question is, are you ready? About to get into this video. I'm going to make sure to link his video in the description. Fair use, fair use. You know what I'm saying? This is just my reaction. I have not seen this at all, so let's get into it. Let's see what he's talking about.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and today we're going to be talking about a interesting topic. We're going to be talking about Black Panther 3. We're, of course, also going to talk about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. However, recently, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, said some very interesting things in terms of recasting T'Challa and Black Panther in an interview with Empire.
Hold up, I'm gonna stop it. Because remember when everybody says that, Kevin Feige said that we're not going to recast T'Challa. We're not going to go into recasting. He's the only T'Challa. He's our king. Listen, I still haven't seen this, so I'm gonna let it play. My bad, y'all, because I'm getting excited. I've been on the Recast T'Challa train with my man E-Man from E-Man's Movie Review. So let's keep it going.
Empire magazine. He explains what went through everybody's minds in terms of recasting T'Challa after Chadwick Boseman's death, why they decided not to recast him, but it does appear that the folks over at Marvel Studios could consider recasting him for Black Panther 3. So even though they didn't want to recast for Black Panther 2, the option looks to still be on the table for Black Panther 3. And this kind of makes you wonder which direction Black Panther 2 is actually going to go. There have been some pretty crazy theories out there about what is actually happening in the movie. I've heard some theories that state that Black Panther Wakanda Forever simply takes place during the snap. And the
oh my God, hold on, wait a minute. Oh my God, because I swear to God, my man E-Man literally said that you should just do it during the snap. So that way, you know what I mean? You already had T'Challa already, gone and dusted during the snap. So it would make more sense to do it during the snap. I swear to God, I didn't see E-Man. I know E-Man did a full 3-hour video. Haven't seen this video. I was at work and I can't use my phone at work. For some reason, the internet is not working that great. But I swear, I know I gotta be able to reach out to this dude or whatever, because I swear this is literally what he pitched in his petition. And if you haven't seen the petition, I'm gonna make sure to link the petition in the description to this video. But let's keep it going because I'm getting too excited. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Because he got snapped away. Now, of course, we can always argue that Shuri was supposed to be dead during that time because she showed up on Avengers Endgame on the screen as deceased Avengers. However, they thought Scott Lang was dead as well. He wasn't. But we'll get into that in just a bit. Let's first talk about what Kevin Feige said in the Empire magazine interview. Also, side note, Tenoch Huerta, who of course is going to be playing Namor the Submariner in Wakanda Forever, has confirmed, also in an interview with Empire magazine, that his character, of course, Namor the Submariner, is indeed a mutant, just like he is in the comics. So for those who were worried, myself included, that Marvel and Disney were going to make it to where Namor wasn't actually a mutant, we don't have to worry anymore. He is officially a mutant. The Empire magazine article reads, according to Huerta, his Namor is indeed a mutant. Now, moving on to the Empire article where Kevin Feige opened up to Empire.com on the decision to not recast T'Challa. Kevin Feige said in the article, it just felt like it was much too soon to recast. He went on to say, Stan Lee always said that Marvel represents the world outside your window. And we had talked about how, as extraordinary and fantastical as our characters and stories are, there's a relatable and human element to everything we do. The world is still processing the loss of Chad, and Ryan poured that into the story. Now, that first line about Kevin Feige stating that he felt like it was too soon to recast is extremely important, but let's finish this article and finish what Kevin Feige had to say about filming Black Panther 2 without Chadwick Boseman. The article continues and says, once Feige and Ryan Coogler figured out where they wanted to go, they got back to work on making a sequel that really mattered. Kevin Feige said, the conversations were entirely about, yes, what do we do next? And how could the legacy of Chadwick and what he had done to help Wakanda and the Black Panther become these incredible, aspirational, iconic ideas continue? That's what it was all about. So like we've been hearing, Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever very much does
You need T'Challa in the MCU.
But let's return to that line that Kevin Feige said in this interview. He said, it just felt like it was much too soon to recast. This very heavily implies that one day they might
going to recast
T'Challa, or at the very least, recast a male Black Panther. Kevin Feige just stated that the reason they didn't recast him for Black Panther 2 was that it was too soon. Black Panther 2 was coming out way too quickly after the death of Chadwick Boseman. This essentially confirms that when Kevin Feige said that they have decided to not recast T'Challa, he was simply stating that they were not going to recast T'Challa for specifically Black Panther 2. Because based off of what he just said in this interview, it sounds like if enough time has passed and people have had time to mourn, they could start to reconsider recasting.
Now, again, the conversations that I personally had with E-Man and just my own channel, and you've checked out, if you checked out my channel, I've said this also, is that you get enough time together, then you could be able to recast the role of T'Challa. But T'Challa is way too important for one, in Marvel lore to not recast. Number two is that when you have this story of Black Panther, it's not about Shuri. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a big Black Panther fan. I'm sitting up here looking at all my some of my Black Panther comics. The central focal point is T'Challa. It's not Shuri. It's not Nakia. It's not Dora Milaje. It has nothing to do with anybody. The central person in the story is T'Challa. So again, reiterating what E-Man said, reiterating what I'm said, you can have the story happen during the blip because people were blipped away. We literally seen all the chaos and stuff that happened during the blip, with if you go back and watch WandaVision. You know what I mean? So we already know all the things that have happened during the blip and the chaos that went on with that and how detrimental that, that was for certain people. So we completely understand where Kevin Feige is coming from. At that same time, you have to make sure that you're looking into the future. And Black Panther with a male black lead is important. Important. I understand what people's going to say. Well, Falcon, he became Black Panther. Falcon became Captain America. So there's your, black lead. And then, there's no Iron Man, but Rhodey is there. And that's a black lead. No. Those guys started off as side characters. T'Challa is a main character, A-list. And if you're going into Secret Wars, he is one of the biggest players in Secret Wars in that comic. So you have to have T'Challa in that comic. And I've been talking a little bit too much. Let Warren go ahead and finish his thoughts. My bad, y'all.
Now, in another interview, again with Empire Magazine, we do have a little bit of plot details about Black Panther 2, but let's quickly kind of talk about the end of Black Panther 2 and then Black Panther 3 before diving into that. Because I believe the ending of this Black Panther film, Wakanda Forever, is going to leave us with Shuri as the Black Panther, but also the opportunity for another male to be Black Panther as well. And that's where I think Black Panther 3 is going to be headed, with a new Black Panther, the King of Wakanda, taking his place. Now, this may or may not be T'Challa. They could simply recast a male Black Panther, and I continue to say male Black Panther because Shuri is definitely going to be a Black Panther by the end of this movie. So I don't want to get the two of them confused. So it looks like at the end of this film, of course, Shuri will be the Black Panther, and then they're going to...
See, what I want Warren to understand is that we're in a time right now of the multiverse. So when you say a male Black Panther, just call it what it is. Let's go ahead, if you're not going to recast what the main 616 T'Challa, which I'd rather just recast the main 616 T'Challa. Just do that. And then you don't even have to worry about multiverse or whatever. This is a fantasy story. You don't have to worry about that. So get you know, and if you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? He goes off and he's intergalactic Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like they did in the comics or whatever. You know, get a variant. We're talking about multiple variants, and it's funny that we can talk about multiple variants in the MCU. But when it comes to Black Panther, we're not even discussing variants. So we have to start, you know, even have the thought of everybody has a variant. You can get a variant. And I want to say, when they were talking about casting, they had Denzel Washington. John Boyega was one of the people that was talked about coming into Marvel. John Boyega could probably be your next Black Panther. You know what I mean? A variant version of T'Challa from another universe that I pitched in one of my videos. So let's keep going.
To set up a future Black Panther, one that we'll see in Black Panther 3. At that point in time, several years would have gone by since Chadwick's death, and people would have had a little bit of time to have mourned Chadwick's death. That way it's not insensitive to recast, and Chadwick would have got the respect that he deserves. And the rumors have been going around by multiple insiders that there indeed will be a new male Black Panther by the end of Black Panther 2. Or it will at least set up Black Panther 3 for that male Black Panther to come in. Now, as far as who, well, there have been a few different rumors going out there, none of which we can actually confirm to be true, of course. But one of which is that M'Baku will take on the mantle and become Black Panther.
And again, the story, I'm gonna show you guys something. So you guys are not, so we're not missing anything. This is the Mighty Avenger number 62. This is the first appearance of M'Baku. And M'Baku right here is an antagonist to Black Panther. It doesn't make any sense to be able to have the antagonist to Black Panther when you could just get you a variant Black Panther. I don't really understand, you know, why it's so hard when it comes to everybody else can have a variant, but when it comes to T'Challa and it comes to the role of the Black Panther, oh, there's just, that variant is out the door. So I get what he's saying, but literally there's way too much multiverse going on. We see 3 Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? We see multiple Doctor Strange, and you're telling me we can't have a variant version of T'Challa? Come on. We got it can't be fighting to make that stupid. So let's keep going.
Panther and the King of Wakanda. Another is that T'Challa and Nakia actually had a kid off screen.
Which is stupid.
That child will grow up and of course become the rightful king of Wakanda.
That's
and the next
stupid.
Black Panther.
Shouldn't
there
do
are
it.
Quite honestly a few different options, but the main point of this is Kevin Feige has stated that the reason they didn't recast before because it was too soon. So when enough time goes by, we could be getting a new Black Panther. Again, a male Black Panther because Shuri will be Black Panther in this film. Now, like I mentioned, this magazine article did reveal some plot details about Black Panther Wakanda Forever that have basically confirmed my suspicions on what this movie is actually about. This interview was with Tenoch Huerta.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it right there because really I wanted to talk about the actual recasting of T'Challa, you know. And again, you know, I respect Warren, you know, a lot. I watch his channel a lot. The only thing that I wish he would have said is like, yo, we live in a multiverse. We live in a world now where this is the multiverse saga. Why can't they get a T'Challa from another, you know, universe? We literally just seen Star-Lord T'Challa in What If. You know what I mean? We've seen other Black Panthers in the What If story actually die. You know what I mean? One, I think, with his leg was chewed off. So there's multiple Black Panthers in the multiverse. And literally in Secret Wars, the way they got Miles Morales from the Ultimate Universe, he got plucked from the Ultimate Universe and placed, you know what I'm saying, in the main 616 universe when they destroyed it. So don't tell me what we can't do. You know what I mean? So again, this is just my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, fair use. I'm gonna make sure that the link of this, of the rest of what Warren Thompson is talking about, the Cosmic Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and all the stuff that he does. I've been watching him for, you know what I'm saying, for like the past like 2 to 3 years. So, you know, congratulations to him. But you know what I mean? We're in a land right now where we can do multiverse. You know what I'm saying? Multiversal characters. So most definitely we can have a multiverse multiversal, you know, T'Challa. You don't have to do T'Challa Jr., which is dumb. You don't have to put in Baku in there because he's an antagonist. I mean, even though he's a little bit different in the MCU because of everything that happened with Secret Wars. I mean, I'm sorry, with Endgame and all of that. But you know what I mean? It still doesn't make sense structurally when the main focus should still be T'Challa. You know, and if you watch one of my other videos, if you watch my video of 2099 Black Panther, you know, and that's a full description of the actual comic, you can kind of get some ideas of what I'm talking about in a couple of my other videos. So make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. But what do you guys think? Make sure you put it in the comment section. Let's chat about it there. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and vibe higher.